All right, y'all. So we had a lovely conversation with Kevin. We thank him for coming on.
Mm.
I don't know if I feel accomplished. We got our first male author
We
and stuff.
did. We
Like,
did. We look forward to more.
but let's go ahead and get into what we read this past week. You want to go
Okay.
ahead first,
You want
friend?
me to start? I don't even have a long list. I feel like I may be missing something. I don't know.
I feel like you are too,
I
because
do too.
baby, I know you've been
Baby,
reading.
I've been at home. You heard
I
me.
know.
I
I
have
know.
been
That's what I'm
in
saying. I know you've been
heaven.
reading.
I'm talking about waking up, friend. No plans. Just get up when I want to.
Mhm. Must be nice,
Feels so
friend.
pretty.
Must
Feels
be
so pretty.
nice.
Feels so good. I get up, check social media from a little robot. I'm going to have coffee downstairs. With no
Right.
other damn dog. I'm looking at the dog looking at me. I'm like, hello, buddy.
Right.
I'm here all day with
Right.
you.
It's me and you,
It's
kid.
me and you, man. We here together. I
Yeah.
mean, the cuddling and the snuggling, he is perfect. He's a perfect lazy ass dog. Okay.
Yeah.
He don't want to do shit that they got to do with running or anything. He like, come
Mm-hmm.
on, girl, get back in his bed. I'm like, you are
Uh-huh.
absolutely right. Pull the covers up.
Right.
Okay. But I read A Rich Man's Wife, and this is by the same author that we read last week. Oh, I can't remember her name
Hey,
right now.
Marie.
Yes. Um, and then there was part one, and then there's part two. I read both. It was so good. When I say the ultimate man betrayal in that book. That girl couldn't catch a break. But I love books like that. I finished Capone 3 for the second time. Yay. I'm just even more in love with Capri because I keep telling people Capri is the MVP of the entire series, Del Gato and Inferno series. She had the most interesting story. And as I went back and peeled back the layers, when you look at something with a fine tooth comb the second time, like you said, there's something new. You know what I'm saying? There was something refreshing about her story. Thank you, Mr. Barnett. Break it.
I'll be lighting them up with that
Don't
drink.
be that right.
Tell them I
Don't be late
said
no
it.
more with that drink. Hello. Woo, y'all. Mm-hmm. Damn.
What he make you, girl? Come on, let's give us the beat.
Girl, I think it tastes like tequila. This is terrible that I can taste the ingredients. I should not tell y'all what it is. It's tequila, maybe a hint of Sprite with lemon juice. Something sweet, but I don't know what the something sweet is. Yeah, that's not, yeah, buddy. I'm on vacation. A free one. Free
Do your
one.
thing.
Because I ain't going nowhere.
You can be laid out.
That's right. Because every time I'm finna go lay on that balcony and everything
Right.
outside. You heard me?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I'm really enjoying Capone. I'm probably getting on Jaquel nerves because I am constantly tagging her all my stuff because I'm like, girl, I'm going back through this series and I'm having fun. I also love my Sundays with the people online. I'm just the conversations and me figuring out how to work live has been hilarious. Okay, because we all know I'm an old lady. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and one girl was like, pull me up. I was like, pull you up from where? I'm not next to you. Right, she said no. She was like, accept it so I can get on there with you. I was like, oh, okay, girl, let me click. What do I do? She like, scroll up. I'm like, oh, I see you there. Yes. Well, why are you hidden? I'm like, why would they hide it? Why just don't pop up somewhere?
Right.
Oh no, I figured that out. Um, yeah, the first winners ended up getting like 2 books apiece. I can't do that. I can't keep that going. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like this with the rest of the series, and unless somebody sponsor me, it'll be 1 book. One thing you win. Because the first one it was 2. The last week it was 2. And I went to go mail off everybody's stuff. And I was like, hold on, player. And this was fun, but no. I'm like, I love y'all real bad, but we ain't
Right.
made it to the
But
top yet, baby. We still at the
right.
bottom.
We out
So
for the summer, baby. Listen. We
you
working with James income,
I
okay?
know you better preach, baby. 'Cause I'm telling you now, I ain't got it. Okay? I looked at him yesterday and was like, what my gas in my
With your hand out.
not yet, though, baby, but I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. It's coming. Okay.
Okay.
So I read Capone. I feel like that's it. I feel like that ain't it, but it's it. So that's it, friend. What you read?
Finish Capone 2. I need to go ahead and start 3 before Sunday. What else did I read? I read All You'll Ever Need by Sin. That was really good.
Okay.
So this was like okay, the FMC and the MMC. The FMC had kind of got out of a bad relationship, and her parents felt like she was an anesthesiologist, so she worked a lot too. So I was like, you need a vacation, you know what I'm saying? You need to go clear your mind. Cool. The MMC, same thing. His family sent him to this resort because they felt like he needed to clear his mind. But he was a bully. He was like a, he was mean. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He had a little attitude. I was getting smart with people. I was checking people. Um, so they're both at this resort, and their first meeting is in line when he is checking the shit out of the man at the counter about his room. And she's laughing and snickering or whatever, but everybody else in the line is pissed because he's holding up the line. But he peeps it, and he walks right up to her later on that night, like, let me sit with you, let me talk to you, and things kind of go from there. It was really good. It was
I
a
feel
cute,
like
it
I
was
read
very
this.
short, very cute, but baby, when I say he was a mean, sexy
And it's
man.
called what again, friend? Say it
It's
again, cause it's
called All You'll Ever Need by Sin. I like her books. I've only
I feel
read
like
maybe
I've
one or other
read it.
two, but I enjoy her story. So what oh god, my eye itching, sorry. What else did I read? Aria Days. I read an arc by her, which comes out
Okay.
in July, the beginning of July. I want to say July 7th, but don't hold me to that. But it does come at the beginning of July. It's called Done in the Dark. Now we all know Aria Days, baby, gets down, okay? Taboo, she's the queen of taboo, okay? Like, this book is about a taboo love. Check your triggers, because if that's not something you are interested in, or you think it's too nasty, this might not be the book for you. You know what I'm saying? Aria Days got that. Yeah, she got that type of audience. Like, you got to be into it, okay? Or not necessarily got to be into it, but you got to have the open mind. Let me clarify it. You got to have the open mind to read her work, okay? But it was a good time, okay? So definitely when that comes out at the beginning, I'm gonna do a review on my page on TikTok and
Yes.
IG about it
Okay.
a little bit more in depth
And
soon,
I'm gonna be
because
ready.
yeah, I'll probably have that posted within the next day or two, because I
Okay.
just finished that the day before last. But that was good. And then I read Struck Speeches by Tati Richardson. Now, Tati Richardson is one of my favorites.
Damn, you been reading, friend. Shit.
This is my
Who
season.
house, me or you?
This is my season, right?
This is,
Now
friend.
I
You
listened to
back.
this
You
on.
back.
I'm bad. I did listen to this on audio. I spent my Audible credit on this book.
Okay.
But I love me some Tati Richardson. And this is the second book to. I don't know what the series is called, but the first book was called Losing Sight. So
Okay,
this is
I
book
saw that.
two, and I'm hoping that we have book three. But this was a cute story, rom-com, a little bit of magical realism. We got Jackie, the powerhouse agent. You know what I'm saying? She is a tough cookie, right? And she's single. She's bisexual. She is a pet lover. She's got her little fur baby that she treats like a child, and she's got a man that wants her that she absolutely hates because of something that happened in the past. And she ends up losing her voice throughout the book and has to rely on this machine to speak for her. And in the midst of all of that, her and this man that she absolutely hates kind of reconnect, and some things happen. And there's a little bit of secrets that come out. And it's a good book. Tati Richardson never fails me. Whether I'm reading Tati Richardson or T.M. Richardson, which is the same person, because she can do a good white shoes too. Um, so
I chooses and don't even share it with me. I've never
I'm,
wear white
you know
shoes.
what? Because I never know. I didn't know if you were into it or not.
Hey, hey, I would try everything once. You tried to get me to do fantasy, it failed, but don't give up on me.
Okay. Okay. Well, um, listen. The book that I'm currently reading, the Can I Join You?
Yes, yeah, yeah, I saw that. I saw that
Baby,
on
that
your
book right
page.
there. Listen,
The
I
cover
haven't
looks
finished it
good.
yet. This is a currently reading book, but when I tell you, I think this is probably I ain't never read nothing like it. Let me just say that.
That makes me so excited.
Um, but it's super sexy. I don't know if I should even be saying that, but it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a new author, I believe.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if she's new. New to me. She
Okay.
does. I did go back in her catalog, or on her Instagram page, and I see that she does have other books prior to this one. So I'll definitely go back. I don't know if this is like her thing to do, like why choose if that's all she does, or if she does a little bit of everything. But definitely enjoying it so far. So I'll get back to y'all on my final thoughts on that.
We sure want to know.
But
Because that
yeah,
cover, baby, and I've been seeing it going around. I've seen it a
yeah.
couple times, but I was just like, hmm, interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, the girls are on it. And once the girls run with it,
It shoots
like,
off. I know. I was just like that when
yeah,
I saw you with it. I said, so
because I
okay.
think Brienne may have posted earlier, was that today or either yesterday, and she was saying how she was so happy how we are supporting her because she's like number 72 on Amazon.
Yes, come on. I love
Um,
Brandon, honey.
yeah,
I y'all to
so
see. I got a lot of her books. I bought a lot of Brandon books.
yeah, so Brienne was saying like she really loves how we're supporting this new author. Um, and representing for her. So yeah, I think that is all I have read. So it was a
Proud.
good
I am
reading week.
so. I feel like a proud mother.
Mhm. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. I'm trying to keep up with you because you'll be
You
flying through
outdid
them.
me, and baby, I've been in the house for 40 days and 40 nights, baby, and I ain't read but
Mhm.
3 damn books. Okay, I need to do better.
I'm
Um,
just trying to
I
keep
do
up.
have an arc that I have to read before I get to choose what I want to read next. And that's from Elle Casey, but that's my girl, and I told her I was gonna read the damn book. But I'd had it for like 3 days. I am the worst. God work with me when people hand me an arc. You know what I'm saying? I just be like,
It's hard. It's
it's
hard because you have all these
yes,
books that you
you
already want to
do.
read, and
And
then
people
trying to
keep coming
squeeze
out
that
with freaking
in.
new ones, and they be your
Right.
people, and you be like,
Yeah.
that's how stuff get
Mhm.
pushed up. You be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna read this one right quick. I'm gonna look at the page numbers because if the page numbers is shorter than um what else was I gonna read? It's another book that I wanted to read before that. Then we'll see, friend. But it's Elle
Yeah.
Case and she can't do no wrong. That's
Yeah,
my baby. I
it's
love her.
yeah, it'd be hard. I when I got Aria Days, when I got the email, I was like, okay, let me go ahead and download this and start this tonight so I can just get it out the way. And
Right.
it was only like 100 and something pages,
Oh
which is
honey, I love
cool.
that. I
You know
love
what I'm
that real
saying?
good.
I could get through that.
But you know, Elle Case and write Bibles, baby.
Yeah, I gotta read Reels Love because Fantasia, I'm in her book club. Our book club meeting is this weekend, and we're supposed to be reading Real Love.
Asia, you better
Yeah,
tell her I said, hey.
I sure will. So
That's
I
my that's
gotta
who
read
I hung
Reels
out. That's who hung
Love.
out with me at BRBL. That's my because
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of people.
Mhm.
But as soon as we saw each other, I was like, we're together.
Yeah. She's
She
super
is
sweet.
so sweet. Oh, I love her.
Yeah. So, yeah, so I gotta go ahead and get into Reels Love. I started Reels Love last year, but I don't think I finished it. So it'll be I'll be starting that over for this
See?
weekend's book club.
Okay, so you sound like me. I will go back. I don't know how I be remembering stuff. Because that's how I ended up with I'm on book 3 now. I read the first book of something Dave County with Diamond D. Johnson. And is it Diamond D. Johnson or Diamond Taylor? I don't know, y'all. It's so many fucking diamonds. I apologize if I got it wrong. Shit. But um I read it and it was really good. I don't know what the hell happened to how I didn't go back because you know me, I will run up a series. And it's really good. When I was reading it last night, kicking my feet in the bed, girl, I stayed up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was like, this is so good. And now I'm on book 3, but I think it's 4 books. I think it's 4 books in the series. And I'm like, what made me wait a whole fucking calendar to come back to it? And here's what's good with my memory though. I didn't forget shit.
Well, that's what's up. That's
Man, I
good.
ain't forgetting nothing. I remember
That's how you
every
know the book
person
is
in that
good.
damn book, down to his motherfucking brother that's in college. Do you hear me? I'm like,
Mhm.
how did you remember this? And you've read so many books past this.
Yeah. That's
That
how
little
you
book
know it's
brain
damn
be
good.
right.
Yeah.
But I feel bad that I let so much time slip by and kept pushing it off, 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 off.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes it be like that because, like you said, authors they keep coming at us. Like, I only got so many eyes I can read with. I only got so many ears. Like, listen. I only got so many audible credits. I only got so many hoopla borrows. Like
Yes,
I can't read it all, but
yes,
you want to read it all. You know
do.
what I'm
You do.
saying? And because when I get to the list of the books that have come out, I mean, your people come out. You want to read them when they come out.
You
You want to
do.
be
It
a part of
is
the conversation.
there you go. You wanna be a part of the current conversation. So you get that's why the TBR baby is long as I don't know, hell, in Memphis, the longest street we got is Winchester. So we always say that, as long as Winchester. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is so long because right now, I'm telling you, if Problematic dropped, I ain't read none of this shit. I'm finna go read Problematic. And then I'm be like, uh-oh, Problematic came out. It took me 2 days to read that. And then another author that came out with a book, damn it, we waiting on Relic, a part of Antoinette Sherelle's. Heaven forbid she been to drop that within the same. I'm pushing it back again because I'm finna go over here. You know what I'm saying? Because those are some heavy hitters, and those are the ones that I want to be talking about. Because I already did made a video
Mhm.
telling them we
And
still
don't
waiting
let
on it.
go on to
You know,
drop, baby.
baby,
Cause I'm ready to see what
let
minutes
me
for the
tell you something. I'm ready for Menace
minutes
to
for the
set the
cut
city.
up.
I'm ready for him to tear it up. In my brain, I think we're not gonna get it. I could be wrong. I feel like we're not gonna get it till around like September.
The same. I
I
feel like
do.
it's
I
not.
feel
It's
like it's
gonna
gonna
be in
be
the
a winter
fall,
book for
winter.
yep, I feel like it's gonna be a fall winter book for us, friend. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's alright. That's alright, friend. Well,
just
it's gonna be
ready.
good when we get it. I had my friend call me. She was on a road trip with her fiance, and she calls me, and I'm like, she's my only friend that wants to FaceTime, but I thought that was like a young people thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she's the only one that I told her, I said, that is like pulling up to my house without knocking. Why are
Mhm.
you I'm like, I look a hot mess. And she like, shut up. I was like, okay, tell your fiance I said hello, right? Since I'm invading the car too. She
Right.
goes, I'm reading, right? Rotten and Rich. Why didn't you tell me about this book? And I was just like, what? What book? And she was like, Jaquel's book. And I was like, oh, you reading Capone? Because I'm like, why is she crying? I'm like, Rich and Rotten, I don't recall there. And you know I'm a baby. I'm an emotional reader. She was like, Quay, why he leave her like that? I was like, this is the same girl that told me I ain't reading no damn book.
The influence.
They came and said, "Listen, I wanna be in your book club because 'cause y'all drink,
Mhm.
but I ain't reading no damn books. Now I cook for y'all. Y'all want me to cook? Baby can throw down like your great grandmama. Do you hear me? All
Mhm.
she do is feed me." I said, "You can still join book club." I ain't read damn book, but now, honey, her life is more settled, and my baby now reading, and now she got a Kindle. A man bought a Kindle. She
Oh
said, I said,
Lord.
Wait, why you tell me about that? I read much faster with my Kindle." I'm like, Kendall, give me some god dang on stock or
Mhm.
something. The way and then not only did she get a Kindle, he then went and bought her a Scribe. I was like, that's a good man, Samantha.
Mhm.
I said, that's a good man, Samantha. I said, why don't you finish the book? And once you get to the end on the cliffhanger, then you can call me back because y'all on a road trip for 6 hours, girl. Call me back. You know what I'm saying? Again, calls back, FaceTime. You can just call me regular.
Right.
They say that is like my baby sister. There's a 13-year gap between us. She taught me that it is okay to answer FaceTime calls, but it's weird because we do nothing. I can be in the bathroom. She want me to prop my phone up while I'm doing my hair, and
Mhm.
she's doing something else. This feel like a waste of time, but but with her generation, it's a connection. It
Yeah.
feels a
Mhm.
closeness because we're
They
not
wanna
in the
see you.
she's
Mhm.
like, "I can't see you. We're not in the same state. This feels while I'm getting ready." And I was like, "Okay, Imma be open-minded to this."
But you know what? I don't know if cause me and my mom, that's the only way we talk. She 80 years old. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I
Boy,
don't know
your
if it's a
mama
young people thing. Like,
Freddie can't do it. Oh God, don't let me tell you about my oldest sister, Shunch. We are 5 years apart, and baby, her in technology, she act older than my mama. She has to get her son, who is, like, 11 to do everything. Nene, I can't see you. Go get your baby. I'm not gonna play these games with you. Okay. I need
yeah,
you to see this. Now, the only time I feel like our generation is when I will FaceTime you is like if I want you to see something in the store. Then I'll call you and be like, "Hey,
right.
friend, look at this purse." I don't wanna just send you
Mhm.
no picture of it. Then I'll
Right.
do that, but it's never like, I don't feel like with any of my friends in my generation, we sit up and just hold the phone.
FaceTime each other.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mhm. Yeah.
Even my husband's nephew, with him, I love it because he goes through the same thing because we are all the same age. and
Mhm.
he and my little sister's the same age, and he said, "Why am I looking at the boy chin? I don't understand." The friend, that's when you start to feel old because that is what they do. That is their
That's what they do.
thing,
That's
and
how I
they
talk
don't
to my
speak.
kids. They only FaceTime me. Like, I
And they're
mean, except for my
teaching
oldest daughter, she'll call me, but DJ and Journey, my youngest two,
they
that's how we communicate. FaceTime, and my mom, that's how we communicate. Everybody else,
and
like you said, it's at like as what's how do you say it? Need to know basis. Like, do I
yes,
need you to see something,
yes,
or
yes.
other than that? But yeah,
Yes, or if
yeah,
it's
girl.
like with my homegirls from Memphis. Now, don't if one of us are going through something, oh baby, we
Mhm.
gonna all get on that FaceTime. We
Mhm.
gonna if it's one of those things we can't text them because we have an ongoing text thread that just never ends. It's never ending. It's
Yeah.
just continuous. I don't care if we don't text in there in a month. When somebody get ready, it's back
Right.
popping.
Mhm.
But if it's like, "Hey, what time you get off? Hey, what time you get off? What time is a good time?" I'm like, "Oh, hell, we finna get on one of them FaceTime calls because baby,
Uh-huh.
you can't explain everything
Right.
during a text message." But even my sister's baby, Harmony, my niece, Harmony's gonna be 6. She's going to kindergarten. She's going to big girl school. But our relationship has always been over the phone. You know what I'm saying? Oh, FaceTime. Cause she
Yeah,
has an
yeah.
iPad. She's an
Right.
iPad baby. I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. Sometimes she called me back to back when I tell her, "TT can't see you because I'm in the car. My phone won't allow me." She don't
Huh.
understand it. She just like, "You
Yeah.
didn't answer the phone when I called you." And I'm like, "This is cute, but it's not." When
No.
Imma call you when I get home, so I have to remember when I get in the house, cause baby, she gonna call you, and she
All
don't care
right.
what's going on in
Them
the back.
kids don't give a
Sometimes
damn,
her
baby.
mama
They'll
don't
call
even
you.
know that she on the phone with me, cause her mama walked in the room one time. I said, "Baby, where your clothes at?" I said, she told me, "Who is that?" "It's your sister. Please put cover up." "Where you want she got the thing." I was like, "Please stop shaking me. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that." But yeah, friend. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
much it, friend.
Yeah. All right. Let's get into the new releases of the week. A few new people like I've never read before. So we have Research by, I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. Is it J Jayhi? Jani? It's Jynhi Allen. It's the last name. Don't ask me how to pronounce it. I'm
Okay.
so sorry if I'm
I'm just gonna go for
screwing it
Allen.
up. Jehani? I don't know. But the name of the book is called Research. We have Love is a Contact Sport by Frederick Smith. Now, the cover, there were two men on it. So I'm assuming this is a romance.
Okay.
I believe the traditional cover of Revive Me by J.L. Seegers came out. Yes. Those covers are so beautiful. I need to get all
Oh
of
my
them, even
God,
though I
yes.
didn't really.
I did, and I lost my shit.
Okay.
I tell you right now. Imma tell you right the fuck now. Imma tell for me during that time that I read it, because we have to know that this has been published, but it was originally indie published. When I say so many people started reading because of the not GIFs, the little videos that I make when I just as I was reading it, everything was pissing me off. I struggle with YA. We've talked about this before. Sometimes I was losing my shit because how? How are you
Mm,
constantly fumbling this girl? Every opportunity you get, baby, you just keep dropping the ball, baby. Please pick
mhm.
the damn ball up. It was like his hands were oil. They had oil on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like even when you had a little bit of smidge of hope and they got grown and it was like 10 years had passed, this motherfucker still. I said, "Why?"
Why?
I was
Why?
like, "Ma'am." And I just love that at that moment when I thought I was maybe posting too much and irritating the hell out of people was my inbox being flooded with, "Oh my God, I'm reading it just because of your things." And I was like,
Mhm.
Chris pissed me off. I don't even like a motherfucker named Chris or Christopher at this point, bitch.
Sis,
All Chris's can get it, okay? Baby, the embarrassment. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm not gonna ever.
get past what Restore Me is the first book.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, that's the only one I've read. I haven't read the other because I started.
Hmm.
Is it Revive Me, the second
Uh-huh.
book?
Uh-huh.
I
Uh-huh.
started it, but I stopped,
I know
and I
why.
don't know what happened.
I know why. It was Christopher. It was
I need to get back
Christopher.
into it. I do. I
Baby,
need to
here's
get back.
I don't. I love it because again, if your book can elicit emotion out of me, it was I hate rich spoiled kids that want to please their parents. But that means doing the wrong thing to somebody who is less fortunate. And I'm a rooter for the underdog. And that's what was pissing me off about it. It was like, stand the fuck up, Chris.
Yeah.
If this girl, if you want her, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about how she don't look to your family. Fuck your family, nigga. Is this who you want to be with? Be with
See,
her.
that's the thing though, friend, because we're used to that type of guy, right? We're used to the hood nigga that be
We
like,
are.
fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck what you say.
Yes.
But over here, it's
Mm-hmm.
something different where Chris is too timid. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Well, we used to a motherfucker
Friend.
who don't give a fuck about nothing.
I
You know what
want
I'm
you to read it
saying?
because I just want you to know this one
I need to
part.
get back into it.
Because
I do.
going to that dinner, the dinner, that's all I'm gonna tell you when you get to the dinner, friend. When I got to the dinner, I threw my Kindle. I threw my Kindle across the room. How dare you? How fucking dare you, Christopher? You know? Damn it, man.
Oh, Chris.
And then to come back and
Mm-mm-mm.
do a begging ass nigga after you done did her wrong. Like, and you still didn't do right. What do you want from me, JL Seekers?
She wants your soul.
And that, my friends, is a recipe for a good fucking book
Yeah.
because I read that 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 years ago. I read that 2 fucking years ago,
Mm-mm-mm.
and I'm telling y'all
Lord.
specific sceneries. Okay, friend, keep going. I didn't
All right. Back on track. So Tay Monet. Tay Monet finally dropped Till Death. So make sure you check that out. We love us some
we
Tay
love
Monet.
Tay.
Okay, Sinful Serenity by Mary C. Kim, another new author to me that I have not read.
Let me
Then
read
we
about
have,
there.
what is it? Spring. The book is called Spring by Norian Love. That's another author I have not read yet.
No.
Um, Remind Me Again by Brianne Denay.
Which we will be reading our next episode.
Yes, the next episode, that is the book we will be discussing. So go ahead and get into it. And then All You Ever Need by Sin. That book I was telling you about I read, that was a new release as well.
Hey,
So those are the new releases for the week. We have
friends,
some good new releases.
get friend. It's so much that I'm clapping for you for today, okay? My friend is back in her reading bag, and that's
I
why I'm
am.
trusting her wholeheartedly, you guys, to lead us through the summer with these books. I do want us to read something outside of urban romance because you know I'm trying to expand.
Mm-hmm.
I want to. I don't. I
Hey, what
we
happened?
did, friend. Okay, so maybe we can do Alice Finney for the next one because I want to
Yeah,
read that with
let's
you.
do
You know
that.
what I'm
We gotta
saying?
commit. We
We
gotta
gotta commit,
commit.
friend. We gonna
Yes.
commit, y'all. So those will be the next 2 books because, friend, I like thrillers.
I
I
do.
love
I love that's
thrillers.
where I started.
And that's where I started. And what popped up on my page was to remind me of how heavy I was in my Coco era, my Colleen Hoover. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, I used to love damn thrillers. That was all the hell I
Mm-hmm.
was reading at one point. I love, urban romance is my heart, but friend, I want to be a diverse reader. I want to read different things. And also it's something refreshing and something new. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm an expert at this point on motherfucking urban romance, bitch.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I want to get into thrillers and you can also give me a historical fiction because
Yeah. I
you
mean,
are my
you know,
girl who, you know, you
a
know,
good historical
you
fiction. Now
are you
I
I feel
came
like
from.
that's
I love me a
your
good historical.
for me, you're my sensei. You're my guide for
Yeah.
historical fiction and thrillers. So, you know,
Yeah, it's a lot of good historical fiction out there. I definitely want to get more to reading those. Back to reading some more thrillers. And even get into some psychological thrillers because, like I said, this
yeah.
book by Kevin it really made me listen. I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Uh, listen. It makes you
Book that's
think.
gonna make you think. I do
Yeah,
like a book that's
it's
gonna
like
make you
going to
think.
school almost, but not
Mhm.
like to the point where
Mhm.
you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. But
Right.
it definitely makes you think. You know what I'm saying? And it makes you really look at things from different perspectives.
Right.
And when I was reading The Sixth Floor and me and him were communicating, he would throw questions. This is what I was saying earlier was that he is, you could tell he really cares about his writing and he wants to make sure you're getting the full benefit of it.
Mhm.
And he would throw little questions at me,
Oh my god.
about did you catch this or what did you think about that? You know what I'm saying? And I will respond with my answer. But it definitely makes you think. So when it comes to psychological thrillers, I definitely feel like those are the type that, make you think. Yeah, we got our popcorn thrillers like the Freedom of Fattens and
Yes,
the,
that's
you
definitely
know,
oh, that's a good way to
um,
explain it. Yes.
yeah, but there also are thrillers that are deep, you know what I'm saying, that make you think. And like, what was that one we read? Hidden Picture, honey, Hidden Pit. Teddy, listen, Teddy, go sit your ass down, okay? Teddy was a fucking mess, drawing them damn pictures and shit. Go sit your crazy ass. Teddy need to be in the damn
Hey,
hospital somewhere.
friend, and I feel like this not around the time, or was that Halloween when we read that?
That was Halloween because we was on our thriller run on Halloween. Listen, Teddy ass. Listen, I'm gonna come up with some good thrillers for our next Halloween run because
'Cause,
Teddy was a
ma'am, you
fucking mess.
had us
Okay.
I love that it just makes reading fun when I don't stay in the
Yes.
same genre, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
um, and I feel like it just makes me much more of a well-rounded reader instead of always having the same thing to recommend to people, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or I like how even at work, I'm able to have a conversation with somebody and they're like, "Oh, you read?" I'm like, "Yeah, I read. What do you read?" And I have them go first, and that determines what lane I'm in when I'm telling them about, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? And it's
Right.
awesome to be able to have a conversation, um, about, a Frida McFadden book, a Colleen Hoover book. Some some people don't know this, okay? This might be a revelation that Anna Hung, I think that's her name. I've read her entire collection. It was like 4 books, and that
Really?
was
I
just the
heard she
most
got some good books.
when I told you, amazing, and I read those 2 years ago. So you're gonna see this not a change, but just a add in. When I do my little
Yeah.
countdown, you're gonna be like, "Oh, there go a book we ain't seen before," I just wanna from
But the real
myself,
ones,
from
the real
myself.
ones know. The
The
real ones
yes, you're
know
right,
the
friend, you're
original
right, the
Read with
original.
Aquarius was on her Colleen Hoover
Let me tell
bag
you
and her Freedom
something, let me tell you
McFadden and
something.
yeah,
I miss it a little bit
yeah.
there, so mm,
Good to be able to, like in work settings or like I was even at a store one day and I don't know, it was Target or Walmart or something, and I was in the book section and I read Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, which was
me
a
and bo
really good book,
me and you both
right?
read that.
Yeah. And the lady in there, she was like a white older lady, and she was like,
Mhm,
"That book is so good. You're
yeah,
gonna love it." And it was just, it's cool. Now, don't get me wrong, we're gonna rep our black authors all day long, first priority. But
period.
there are other authors that
There
are not
are.
black that do got some good work,
You're right,
and it's
I
just like
love The 7 Husbands of Evelyn
it
Hugo.
was a really good book.
And I was able to have a conversation with a coworker about it, you know what I'm saying? We were sitting in
Yeah.
the hallway just shooting the shit, and she was like, "Oh my god, Aquarius, why didn't you tell me that you read?" I'm thinking to myself, "Oh, honey, if you got down to the
Mhm.
nitty-gritty of what I read, we wouldn't be standing here." But
Right.
with that being said, I feel like I like to be able to be in any room and have a conversation with anybody
Yeah.
about
Mhm.
reading, and we can
Yeah.
have something to relate on because,
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
just being a well-rounded reader.
Yeah, like I said, being diverse
Mhm.
and being able to be in any room and, you know, go to different events that might not be necessarily a black event and be able to
Yeah,
fit in and hold a conversation about certain books or whatever. So yeah, the whole thing is that you know, there are plenty of really good authors out here,
facts.
whether they're black, white, Chinese, Indian, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, we want to represent everyone. Of course, like I said, our focus is to
Priority.
also
Mhm.
push our black authors because we are always, they
Yeah,
always try to push us back. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But at the end of the day,
We're readers.
if it's a good
If
book,
it's
it's
a
a
good
good
book,
book.
it's a good book.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna never take away from nobody because 'cause I'm
yeah,
telling you, I have read some amazing stories, you know what I
yeah,
mean? So, if it was an amazing book, that I want to share that with somebody.
yeah,
I was
absolutely.
in a post office and I was dropping off books, and it's just I don't know, friend, have people always been readers? Like, I feel like it just has enhanced. Oh, I don't know because I haven't been in this space that long. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know where to judge.
That there's always been readers, real readers, you know what I'm saying? But I think the space of the internet, showing that, showing up on Instagram, showing up on BookTube, BookTok, all these spaces is newer, but there's
Okay.
always been readers. You know what
I
I'm
love
saying? There's
it.
always been diehard readers.
Right, I'm just
Um,
I'm getting these books, I'm putting them on there, and I mean, it's just awesome how people will strike up a conversation with you. She was like, "Oh, girl, what you reading? Are you mailing that out for my contest?" She said, "What kind of contest?" I'm thinking to myself, "Lady, I really want to just write this. You're gonna make me guess
right.
the address, so girl, I gotta make sure I get up
Hmm.
to the right space." She said, "Oh, I know this author." She was like, "Oh, girl, she's from Memphis." I said, "Oh, she is." She was like, she said, "You got an Instagram page?" I said, "I do." I said, It's like Read with Aquarius." She was like, "Girl, I already follow you." I was like, "Well, hello." I'm like, "It is." She was
Yeah.
like, "Bitch, we read compound together." I was like, "We are." Like that. Then I get up to the window, and the man that's working the thing, he was like, "So you the big ass distraction that was in the back." That was not me, sir. I was trying
Right.
to act quiet up in here, but I can't help it. I love
Yeah,
books,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So I had a good time just at the post office. But it's crazy how if you I'm like that, and I hate it because if I see somebody, I don't care if you're in the airport, what you reading?
Hmm.
I'm a reader.
Yeah.
What are you reading? See.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what readers do. You know what I'm saying? No
Mhm.
matter where you at. Oh, what you reading?
What you reading?
What you there was this man at Golden Corral. That's my mama favorite little place, Lord. I don't know why, but she love her some Golden Corral. And it's been a couple of times that we went there, and the same man was there. And when I say, baby, he be having a thick book. I don't know what, sir. So every time I come in here, you got this book, and it's just him. Like he's taking himself out to dinner. He's having a moment for himself. He eating his little golden corral, and he reading his book. And that motherfucker was thick, baby. I'm talking about like this. I'm
Off
like,
the
it's like
thick
a
one.
dictionary. I
Come
was
on,
like,
friend. I call it the
yeah,
Bible, honey.
yeah.
But I ain't scared.
um,
I ain't scared. I don't stray away from big books. I
yeah,
don't stray.
yeah. Book
Well,
don't scare
big
me
books from new
sometimes.
authors, I will. Nah, nah. Don't let me lie.
Hmm.
But if you
Yeah.
one of those
Heavy hitters.
heavy hitters, I do not.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to it for sure. Friend,
Yeah.
you ready to go to bed? I'm holding you
Ah,
like you ain't gotta go to work tomorrow and shit. Everybody ain't no summer break, bitch. You gotta go lay down. You gotta go, girl. Friend, go lay down, okay? Cause I ain't
girl.
got no damn body to play with. So I'ma wanna play with you all day.
Red eye.
See you tomorrow, and we can talk about when we start our next book, Brianna and Danae.
Okay, friend.
Okay, friend, go lay down. Shit, I keep this
I
going
will.
all day.
All right, y'all. See
Bye.
y'all later. That's all from the book besties tonight. Bye.